slightly early. Because why not? That's a very quiet song. Oh, nope. Properties. Can I just make it all? Oh, I can't even do that. That's why it works like this. Either way, stream's up, and we're ready. The Twitch app is weird. Like, really weird. Fine, I'll let you update. I don't know why you changed from how you looked yesterday. It was nice. Yesterday was, like, mildly better. Oh, now you don't want to? Now you're pouting? Oh, no, now it's different. Now it's back to the way it was before. No, I'm not giving you 5 stars. You can't even figure out what your layout looks like. I just loaded back in and the layout was completely different. You're not getting anything from me. Silence Twitch. There we go. Now we have stream chat up. Alright. Like always, yapping, of course. We don't do anything else. We really don't. We mostly be doing yapping here. I'm also realizing I don't know how I stream with just, or how I do art with just music that I don't care for. Like, if I'm listening to a playlist that I really, really like, I do amazing. And boom, done. Stuff just gets done way quicker. I don't know if it's the fault of the music that keeps me from being able to work properly or being able to zone in faster, because, like, in my head, once I'm listening to some good music, that's when I'm, like, boom, into it when it comes to drawing. But, like, this music is not it. So I don't know if maybe that's why I've been doing so weird with, like, art on stream. But I can't do anything about that because I do not want to listen to my normal playlist on stream. I will get extremely copyrighted. Like, I won't have any other option. I forgot it's Friday, mayhaps. I've been playing a lot of Skyrim. But how could you forget it's Friday if yesterday was D&D, which is always Thursday? You got a latte with a star. Nice. You got the beehive again. I'm pretty sure you got that last stream. Or it was the stream before. I don't know. I know you got it recently. I like the mild update to some of the stuff I've been using. Like stream... What is it? It was having issues last week. Couldn't stream last week because it was having a problem. But luckily, it's fixed itself. The chat box I use is actually made by sound alerts. And normally it just does not want to work. Yeah, as you can see, I've lessened the amount of stuff you guys can do because I just don't like seeing you guys collect them 24/7. I just don't like dealing with it. So I've changed the amount. We're down to a small amount. If you want more, then you should show up. You'll be able to save up. But yeah, the snowballs are still one every minute. The balloons are now down to 3. The pie is down to like 3 as well, yeah. And the stickers are also down to 3. Just to make it easier, because it does take up chat for me. It's like candy. The void, I don't know why it's blending into the background. That's fine. You can't read it. Oh, it disappeared already. Well, now it's too late. Yeah, like I said in the Discord, I might not be reading chat as much, because the only reason I'm reading chat consistently right now is because I'm still in OBS. But yeah, I probably won't be looking at chat as much as usual, and I will be trying to focus, because I do need to get this done before... Honestly, I might be uploading the VODs later for Cafe Craft, instead of my usual schedule, because they're just not ready. I can 100% do these VODs on the weekend, but I still have to finish the VOD thumbnail for Cafe Craft, and I just don't know if I'll be able to do that. I'm also realizing I'm straining my voice quite a bit. I'm not sure why. I don't know what's up with me. Like, my voice is scratchy right now, and I'm not exactly sure why. It's not that my throat's too dry. I guess this is why people talk about doing, like, vocal warm-ups and stuff. I'm also a bit out of breath, weirdly enough. Alright, ads are done. I think I just need to clear my throat. Feel a little better. But yeah, like I said in Discord, I'm going to be trying to get this done as quickly as possible, or at least done mostly throughout stream. So hopefully we don't have that issue with it not getting done or nothing getting done. Because I have a problem with finishing art on stream that I'm supposed to quite frequently. Did you log me out? Okay then. But yeah, I'm known for having my problems with finishing stuff on stream. I try, I am. I get distracted easily and I'm more interested in just having fun and getting the stuff done I want to. But we'll get it done eventually. Like, I spent a good amount of time working on the new pie throwing item more than I did the actual, like, this. That's because I just didn't want to. Sometimes when you make all of your own art, you're allowed to just say, I don't want to, and do it later. And hell, I might still end up doing that with this. I'm not going to have the time to work on it this weekend. I know I won't. Which sucks. But if I don't...
So said. Hi. The Dino deck has received an upgrade. Insert evil smile here.
Oh, okay. Like my Dino deck? Is that mine? I'm gonna be honest. We haven't talked about magic stuff in months, so I don't know if you're talking about the one you were making for me. Okay. Or if you just mean like a dinosaur deck. Is it a cute upgrade? I know it's an evil smile, but like, you know I like the cute dinos most. They're my favorite. The little guys. Then again, as you know me, I will call the giant scary ones my little guys because they're mine, and therefore they're my friend, and they're my little guy. Like, I'll look at a Great Dane that's like 50, that's not nearly, like 200 pounds and just go, puppy! That's a puppy right there, because it is. I don't care how big the dog is, it's puppy. That's a puppy. There's a big old puppy. Just a large one. So, like, that could be like a teeny tiny little, like the raptor, or it could be the commander, and it'd still be silly little dino to me. They're all my little guys. I'll show it to you after stream. Okay. I also have no idea how long the stream is going to be. Now that I'm talking and we're getting started, I am realizing my throat is very scratchy. It doesn't sound as scratchy as it did a second ago because I was definitely having like voice cracks. But it's like my throat hurts. That's not a good sign. I now have to debate if it's scratchy because I ate something recently or if it's scratchy because I've been over talking too much. I could also go leave to make some tea, but I really don't want some tea. I just had dinner, so I'm very full. It's just gonna be cold. I'll probably be alright. I'm supposed to be focusing on this. Honestly, I don't want to work on this. A lot of my VOD screens, this is probably noticeable to everyone who sees me working on these, like in the Ko-fi chats. I don't like working on my serious stream stuff at all. Mostly because I'm not used to drawing full bodies, and I always worry I'm not, like, drawing it well enough, and I have to spend hours fussing about everything. But it's also just, like, very new to me to be trying to finish. Hell, the first, like, fully lined, fully rendered piece of art I have made recently was technically that fucking pie, but, like, also the last VOD thumbnail, which was the art VOD. And I only finished that, like, the day before I was supposed to be finishing up it. And I had a placeholder for that. That was a placeholder one. I need to work on these ahead of time, because I know I'm a very slow artist. Except for when I get, like, a boost of motivation. But outside of my boost of motivation, I am very slow when it comes to art. It just takes me time to get things started, especially when it's something I don't want to work on. Like right now, I've been really wanting to work on my OCs, but I just have so many like VTuber, PNG tuber stuff I need to work on that I just have not been feeling. Mm. I'm debating if I switch this over to just being a character doodling stream because I'm gonna be honest, I am really not feeling this VOD thumbnail. I can always work on it later or just upload the VOD at a later date instead of it being every Tuesday because I still have two VODs that are going to be coming out this week or on Tuesday next week. So it's not like it's a big deal. I also used a lot of my like art juices yesterday. Here, I'll show you what I was working on yesterday. I can yap about that for a little bit. But yeah, this is something I was working on yesterday. As you can tell, I don't know how, nor did I look at references on how to draw any of these animals. Nor will I. Okay, I will eventually, but like, I don't know how to draw cats or any type of bird, and I did not look at references because I did not feel like it. These are just gonna have to look like this for now. So the reason why these things look the way they do is they're actually the like familiars from my comic characters. To be fair, my comics are also something I should be working on. So it's not entirely bad if I want to put off VTubing PNG tuber stuff because I'm working on this because this is comic related and I have to work on my comics too, which honestly I've also been putting off recently to work on my PNG tuber stuff. So maybe we just like move to something else. Either way, I'm still working on stuff I need to be working on. And if I push myself too hard with my art, I'll get burnt out and not be having fun. Which is even worse than not working on something. Because I don't want to. It's not working on something because I physically can't. If I burn out, I'll be distraught. Hell, if I burn out on one thing, I don't know if I'll be able to do other things as well. Hmm. If I burn out on my art, will I even be able to continue streaming? Or will I be burnt out of just everything? I don't think I've ever been burnt out enough for me to know. Normally I don't get burnt out. I've been burnt out of art before, but that took a while for me to come back. And I was that actually no, it might be everything gets burnt out at once. I think it might actually be more than that. Because when I was unable to start streaming again, I was just completely out of it. I was burnt out, I was sad, I was tired, I wasn't doing any of my art either. I didn't just switch over to something else, I just stopped. So maybe I want to not burn myself out on art, or else I'll be burnt out of everything and just disappear again. Maybe I'd be more careful. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're just gonna close this. I don't feel like working on it, and if I force myself to, it's not gonna look good. Speaking of burning out, oh my goodness, my throat is not getting any better. If anything, it's getting worse. I don't know if you can hear it, and I honestly don't care. I might not be able to stream today. I thought maybe I just like had a scratchy throat because I just finished eating and it would just go away. I think this might be the beginning of me losing my voice. So I'm gonna not. Maybe I'll give it a little bit longer. I hear nothing on my end. Okay, so I sound like normal, but like my throat is extremely scratchy, so like every time I talk, it's like bothering me. I thought it was just that I had to clear my throat, which is fixing it a little bit, but it's like not enough for it to be like just cough and fine. Also, sorry for clearing my throat on stream. Every time I've been quiet, it's because I've been muting my mic to try and like cough. See, like now I'm back to normal. Now I'm fine. I don't know what's happening. Maybe it also has to do with the fact that if I get excited or sorry, I was moving away from my mic to move my chair. Maybe it's because when I talk or get excited, I start getting loud. And that's my problem, is why my throat hurts at any point in time, is because I get loud when I'm excited. It's not a choice. It just happens. So like, just never be excited is my only option. I do have water, warm water even, and I put my face in the little spa thing I have that just is just boiling water. So I should be fine. It'll probably just be on and off. It'll probably be fine. But yeah, we're not gonna do the VODs. I like how I even said on my socials when I was promoting the stream was I hopefully I'll actually work on it. I don't think I can. I just straight up don't want to. I'm far more focused on my OCs recently, which is a good thing because they're supposed to be a part of a comic, and if I don't learn how to draw them better, I'll never get there. Hell, if anything, I want to be someone who focuses more on my OCs anyway. I don't want to be. No, I don't think I'm saying this right. How do I word this? I want to be an artist that's more known for their characters, or like at least designs, which is why I'm making a comic. I want to talk about my silly little guys, and that requires a lot of focus on those characters. So I'm a bit more interested in my characters, at least especially right now, than I am my Sona stuff. As you guys saw what I was like when I was hyper focused on my Sona and my stuff, you know what that was like. That is not new, but my hyper focus is changing and I'm happy about it. Because for the past couple of weeks I have been like fighting with myself to focus on my characters. Let's put this on Stephanie because we're trying to draw her. So I'm happy that's finally working out for me. Now that my focus is on what it's supposed to be. I was like genuinely begging myself to focus on what I want. So I'm glad I'm finally interested in my OCs in the way I want to be. Because when it comes to ADHD, what interests you is entirely up to whatever your brain feels like. Especially when it comes to like my artistic work. So if my brain says work on my Sona and work on my PNG tuber things, streaming stuff, I work on that. If brain says work on OCs, I work on OCs. I do not have another option. I try to do both. Both normally doesn't work. I'm still interested in my Sona, and I will draw her more and do silly, like probably mini comics with the shenanigans of like the cafe. So don't get me wrong, I still like the design. It's just the VOD art is gonna have to wait. I might wait to upload the VODs because I do have the option to just hold off until I'm ready. Let me fix this up. I also need to remind myself how to draw things, so I really should have like a push to mute button on my stream, but I just don't right now. See, like this is part of the problem. I'm not drawing the face right. I don't have like a go-to way to draw certain things, which I really should. But for a lot of artists, it's muscle memory more than like, oh, you do this, you do this, you do this. It's just, this is what my brain is telling me to do, therefore we're doing it this way. But because I spend a lot of time not drawing like different body parts or like the face of different characters with different like face shapes, I get stuck on not having muscle memory. So I don't know where to start. Let's try this. And without that muscle memory, it's like I don't know where I'm going. Sometimes that muscle memory is a bad thing because I won't be able to draw. That's why I think it's why people get stuck with like things like same face syndrome. Is their muscle memory is not adapted for different faces. It also can be an issue of not wanting to reach out to like different things. Because same face syndrome is not like an actual face thing. It's like usually it's the face shape that's also the problem. Hell, I draw a lot of the same like kind of happy face because I'm not good with expressions just yet. Just not enough practice. Okay. Sorry, I was clearing my throat again because I don't know why it's bothering me so much. Any other? Or like this is Alden. His face is supposed to be a lot larger. Or like longer. He has a longer head. Okay, this doesn't look like Matt's face, actually. That's good. I don't know if this is Sylvie's face, though. Steph. I keep calling her Sylvia because I have a different character named Sylvia who's also yellow. Like, as her main color. This seems good enough. I also wanted to draw Sylvia again because I had an idea for her hair, and yes, love it or hate it, she's getting a mullet. I decided it's fitting, so she's getting one. I decided that a mullet would be rather fitting for Steph, so I keep calling her Sylvia. I'm not changing Sylvie's name, and I can't change Steph's name either, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. Both of their names are too fitting for me to want to change them. Or Sylvie's just had that name for a really long time. To be fair, they're also kind of similar characters, which is more of a my problem. Because I have certain character tropes I just like making. They're the same variation of like the kind of gremlin character who's very capable, but also kind of just like more interested in having fun with their friends than anything they can really do. Because I said it before, Steph's a great planner. That's what her power literally makes her do. But she's also just kind of there for the fun of it. She's not super interested in being the best or being a part of the best group. She just wants to hang out with her friends. That's how I feel like writing Steph. I just think that's more fitting for her. Fix the eyes a little bit. Nope. Don't keep the aspect ratio. This is also rather small. I'm way too zoomed in. Now you can keep the aspect ratio. And then flip this, because I don't know where you're getting that, like, speck. There we go. Zoom the heck out. I have a problem with being way too zoomed into art. Not even that, like, zoomed into the canvas is what I mean. Like, I'm way too close. So now the art looks really tiny when it's not supposed to be. There we go. That's much better. I'm also not going to be drawing much this weekend because one, I have places where I have to go, and two, I won't be. So one, I won't be home, and two, I need to take an art break. I've been drawing quite a lot, so I will be taking an art break this weekend just for like the sake of my hand. Because I've been drawing just about every day this week, a lot of last week, and I want to take frequent breaks so I don't hurt myself or burn out. There's a lot of reasons to just want to take frequent breaks. So I don't burn out or hurt myself. They're my two big things. I don't know if I like her eyes. They're a bit difficult. Oh yeah, I forgot about the goose deck. Let's figure out where her nose goes. Happy! This is way too silly. Also does not look remotely like the same character who's right here. Probably has to do more with the face shape than the eyes or anything like that. Let's try no aspect ratio off. Scrunch in the face, widen. Actually, I don't even think it's that. A more wide face, just in general. Yeah, that's much better. I also need to figure out like what's more comfortable to draw because I shouldn't be struggling. Sure, there's obviously going to be things like hair that I just need to learn to draw. But if a character's eyes are just difficult to draw and require like an hour to figure it out, that's not a good thing. That is a problem of character design and not just like the eye looks weird. So I gotta fix her eyes in a way that I like. I tend to draw the top lid first, which is why a lot of characters' top lids tend to be the more interesting looking one. I don't draw bottom lid first. I don't know if most people do though, or if anyone does. To be fair, I've learned some people draw the face of a character before they draw like anything, which I find crazy that there are people who draw the face first. Here, let's try that. Let's try that. That sounds insane to me, but let's try it here for a second. Like I understand that's just how they learned. That's how they do it. But like, how the fuck Do you do that? Very worried character. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't even know where I would go from there. Like, here, you get a chin here. I guess. Blah. Impossible. And we'll never understand. This thing I need to give Stephanie more Stephanie-like eyes. Like, she has wider eyes. Are her eyes too close to Matt's? No, Matt's eyes are one shape. Or like one line. Here, here. Down, there. And then he has like a little extra for like lashes. He has such lovely lashes. That's Matt's eye. Auburn, I gave like this, I think. I also need to work on drawing these characters from memory because, like, if I forget everything every time, there's gonna be a problem. Okay, yeah, that is his eye. Okay, maybe it's a little more up, but that's because he's looking downwards and he's like, he's thinking about something. And there's Alden, whose eye is actually more like rounded. That was a recent addition. He actually had the same eyes that Auburn has right now. That's something I changed because I just like it better. I liked Auburn having eyes that were slightly open. As you can tell, there's like 3 different ways I draw my character's eyes, and it's very important to me that I probably shouldn't do that because it makes some characters change entirely. But I still think it looks like it's the same style, so I don't think it's that big a deal. I just like certain characters having certain eye types. Like there's the big 3. There's the completely disconnected from the bottom. There's the whatever the fuck you call this thing, which my Sona actually has, and then there's the one that's all the way connected. It's just something I like. I don't know how to explain it other than some characters just have open eyes, some characters have completely disconnected eyes, some characters have one line eye. These aren't even all the same character's eye. These are all completely different. See it like completely changes the character's look. These are all completely different because of the way they're drawn as well as the way they're connected. It's not important. Any character could have the exact same eye shape and stuff like that. But to me, it completely changes like the vibe of the character. I don't know why or how. I can't explain the psychology of it in my own head. It's just some characters' eyes are completely disconnected, and that's just how they will always be. Now, let me try to draw the same eye in each like form. Or, like at least the same shape. I guess it helps with the rounding of the eye as well. The more the eye is connected, the more like rounded out the eye looks naturally. So I guess it depends on how round I want a character. Sorry, how round I want a character's eye to look is the more I'll like connect it. They could all have a fully connected eye. I just don't feel like it. It also seems like the characters who have more energy. No, it's not even that. It's not even more energy. Auburn's eyes are completely disconnected because I didn't want them to look rounded. There's eyes all over the page. Every time I draw, I end up having like tiny sketches everywhere of different eyes. So I can show off what I'm talking about. I think Steph's eyes work best if they're disconnected. That's just the vibe I get. For some reason, her eyes, when they're empty, look like Spider-Man. This looks like Spider-Man to me, because I just haven't drawn anything in it. I'm also realizing I haven't really given these characters eyelashes. I get a lot of my characters, like, large eyelashes. Or very obvious eyelashes, but these characters, for some reason, don't have them. Maybe it's because in my head I'm telling myself to simplify them because they're comic characters that I'll be drawing more frequently. And I can imagine myself drawing now, so I'm not doing stupid stuff that isn't necessary. Though for characters like Adonis, his eyes got simplified just over time, based off of me actually drawing them versus how I imagine them. So maybe this is just how I draw things. And how I thought I was going to draw them is very different from how they ended up. Even without the hair, this doesn't look like Stephanie. I think it's still the eyes are giving me trouble. Her nose is also very small. She's got a little button nose, but not like that much of a little button nose. There we go. She looks too stoic. I have a hard time imagining Steph as stoic. Maybe that's the problem. Still not liking the eyes. That's a little bit better. Maybe like a sideways mouth to portray. She's a little bit of a schmirk. Okay, now she looks kind of genuinely angry. A little too much. She looks crazy. Why does she look weird? I don't think it's the face shape. I think this is the right shape. Maybe that still isn't right. Oh, great. It's another day where Pinterest is down. That's great. I'd use that for my fucking references, but whatever. Alright. Guess that's gone. I was gonna try and look up references for like an expression that I like a bit more. Okay, no, it's not down. It just doesn't. It just decided to change its entire format again. Why is every like website and platform changing their entire format every couple of days? What the fuck is happening? Why is this a thing all of a sudden? It's like YouTube recently changed theirs not too long ago, and they just don't let you change it back on everything. The mobile version keeps changing every couple of days. Like, what is happening? Why does everyone think they need a change all of a sudden and then don't really care who wanted it or not? Is this somehow like an advertiser's thing? Are you getting paid more when you do this? She looks too cunty. I don't know if she actually wears makeup, like mascara. I know she wears black lipstick, but that's like all I know. I don't know if she's actually wearing any other makeup. I know for the character I keep accidentally referring to her as, which is Sylvia, she actually has a very specific look as well. Some characters' eyes are based off of animals. Like Sylvia's a cat, so she has cat-like eyes. Stephanie's actually based on a hawk. I don't know what a hawk eye looks like. I don't know what hawk's eyes look like. I don't think they have very like specific eye shapes. No, no. Don't give me characters. Please. You suck. Why do you suck? Okay, they have wide eyes. I don't exactly like that better. It's also nowhere near in the right place. That's not where your eyes go. I want her to have an eye shape I can consistently draw over and over again because I'm going to be drawing her a lot. I actually plan to work on like animated memes and stuff or animatics for these characters because at some point they're just fun. You know, like those little art TikToks people make for their characters all the time. Mild animations, maybe no animations. These are characters I want to put in scenarios. I'm gonna take a small break and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I just need a little break. Yeah, the art is kind of just not arting today. Because I just don't know what to do with Steph's eyes. I'm not sure why I don't like what I'm doing. I can't replicate the other ones easily because they're kind of awkward. And when I do draw her, she looks like a completely different character. Like earlier, I can even show you where I still think Matt looks like Matt. This is still Matt. This is still Matt. Where is he? Okay, maybe I don't have them pulled up. I don't have all the pieces that have Matt in them pulled up. But every time Matt still looks like Matt. And I'm not getting that vibe for Stephanie. Some of them are very different, but like he still has like things that have been added to him that are just like, oh yeah, that's Matt. Who else would it be? Here's his most recent, close to a full body. That's Matt. That's Matt. To me, at least in my head, these are still like the same character. They still look pretty different. His eyes are way bigger in one drawing. But like, he still looks like Matt to me. This is also Matt. Recognizable. Expression. Working. Something about Steph is just not getting that same treatment. Auburn, we're not going to talk about Auburn right now. It's like in my head, I don't have those distinctive traits for her yet that I'm like used to. Oh, this is the wrong brush. I didn't want to use this brush. I think I need to figure out, like, for certain characters, like Auburn, I know what his eye shape is. It's always been kind of square. He's pretty. It's long eyelash. That's been like the one trait he's always had. I have a drawing I made of their eyes not too long ago. You feeding Pluto again, huh? Where is that drawing? No, that's a different characters. I like pinning down I like pinning down characters' eyes more than anything. Cause to me, that's what's the most distinctive and memorable part of each of them to me. Like, look, this is a completely different eye than I drew for Stephanie this time. Has way more lashes too. Alden's is also no, that's still his old eye. Auburn also had that. Matt still had like the same kind of shape. I think it's because they were too close. But now Matt's eye shape is okay. That's a little too. There we go. It's more like this. And it's like I can recognize that. That's Matt's eye. Change the expression a lot very easily. Steph just doesn't have a distinctive eye to me yet. And for some reason, that is entirely how I recognize my characters, is how they're. The hell was that noise? Is how distinctive their eye is. So I recognize my own characters as their distinct eye shape. Sometimes it can even be changed. Like for my Sona, I keep flip flopping between her eye being entirely connected and not, and only being partially connected. Great, now I can't even recognize my own Sona's eye. There she is. Yeah, like her eye is actually not supposed to be connected, but when in one of the drawings I've drawn for her recently, They're fully connected. Misona's eye is more like this, and then it gets like a little extra bit up here. No, it's more like this. Like, to me, that's a distinct eye. Therefore, unique. Or like, right, great. Now I'm thinking about all my characters' eyes, and I can't remember any of them. Yeah, Rhea has distinct, or has completely disconnected eyes. Or they're like this. And she has bottom lashes? One lash. Hmm. And I have to give Steph a completely unique eye, or at least somewhat unique where I can look at it and go, yeah, that's Stephanie. This is obviously like a better start. Like it a lot better. Let's see if I can combine it with all the other like traits she has. I'll give her like the female version. Female version? Auburn's eyes are actually kind of feminine anyway. That's not really like the word I wanted to say. More rounded version. No, because that doesn't look very Stephanie either. It's cute, it's just not Stephanie. So I guess she doesn't have like makeup. Maybe she does have pretty lashes though. Hmm. I'm trying to figure out like what's wrong with it. Why I'm not liking it. What is it about this that I'm just not liking? Like the eye is just too big right there. That's not the problem here. The problem here is that I don't like the eye. You zoom all the way out. Turn on the drawing tablet so I can see what I'm looking at by looking down. Why is it erased now? Okay. Now there go ads. You won't be missing much, just me struggling to get an eye right. I just don't. Maybe this is good. I think this is fine. Still don't really like scream Stephanie, but like they're okay. Maybe she doesn't get extra eyelashes at all. Maybe she just has like just regular eyes. Honestly, this is the most Stephanie has looked so far. I'll take it. I still want her to have that little eyelash. Is this it? That's good enough. You know what? I'll take it. This isn't bad. I don't hate this. Welcome back from meds. I'll just fix up these eyes as well. Okay, now that she has a little like upper eyelash too, it's honestly kind of cute. Don't hate it. Oh goodness, she looks a little too serious though. Stephanie, what the hell are you looking at that makes you look so like perturbed? She's looking a bit perturbed, guys. We're gonna have to fix that a bit. Okay, much better. I think I just needed the little music break I took. The reason why I walked away wasn't even like I had something important to do. It was literally just I was not feeling it and needed a second to go listen to some music I like. So I did, and I feel a lot better. This chill ass music is not my thing, but it's non copyrighted, so it's the only thing I can listen to during streams. There we go. It's finally a little bit more like Stephanie. Okay, I just don't like her having eyes. Something is always wrong when I do that. Something about her pupils is just not like setting right with me. She doesn't look happy enough to be staring off into the void like that. There we go. A little better. Little bit of teeth. Better. Not 100% my favorite, but at least this looks like it could be Stephanie. Don't hate it anymore. This drawing's taking my ass so bad I had to walk away and take a break. Now for the part that's genuinely going to hurt, we have to figure out hair. Not just hair, mullet. I decided she's getting a mullet because that's basically what her hair already looked like. So yes, Stephanie has a mullet. I decided it just made sense with how her hair already looked. I'll have to fix like some aspects of her hair. Just draw like crazy and hope I find something I like, basically. For better or for worse, Steph gets a mullet. Yeah, I don't know how to draw hair if you can't tell. We're just figuring it out as we go. This just two strands of hair that go here and here. Also, she technically already had a mullet. It just wasn't planned to be that or called that. But that's essentially what she has going on. She has a mullet, kind of. So, like, it was already there. I just need to figure out how to fucking draw one. I do not tend to draw hair. Not even sure where I'm starting from here, really. I'm just kind of drawing and hoping it looks good. Him keeping too close to the body is also the issue. Like, she's allowed to have cartoony and poofy hair. Her eyes are already not like normal. I don't mean like the way they're drawn. I mean like disconnected. So let's try a little further away from the rest of the hair. Let's try here and here-ish. And her hair continues to go down from there. It leads up. And here. She has a mullet and a ponytail. I don't know how it works. I just decided at some point she had a ponytail. And then I realized that I made her hair go out in a way that didn't make much sense. So now she somehow has a ponytail and a mullet. She just has a lot of extra hair. She just has like this tiny little bun. Teeny tiny ponytail. What does that look like from the side? It's like here. She looks like a parrot now. She's technically gotten the most complex of the hairstyles, which is kind of funny. Yeah, the hairstyles and the eyes are all on the same layer. Unfortunate for me. Seems like her hair is going from here. Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't do much planning when it came to this. I don't know why I'm acting like I did. I have it more like copying the style I have on the book. There. Either way, whatever's going down right here, I like this. That's going back over. Hmm. So this is good. Now let's extend from here. Not the top of her hair. I don't want her hair to be too crazy. I want it to still be something that's like pretty cute. So I'm not trying to go like super crazy or super like fun punk rock. Her hair is just up in the way it decides to like lay. She's not styling this. This is just what her hair does to her. This is how she deals with it. She's just a girl with a lot of hair. So we're keeping that like tiny ponytail. We try and like keep some of her hair from getting in her face and stuff. Actually, speaking of which, her powers would mean she probably doesn't like having hair in her face because she needs to see. That means all of her hair is just going crazy in the back. Huge amounts of fluffy hair. Small amount in the front, so it doesn't bother her. And exactly why she's getting a mullet. So her hair is out of her face and not bothering her. Getting somewhere. I don't know why when I stream I have a tendency to say we as if like everyone here is like drawing with me. It is just me here. No one is contributing to the drawing. It is just I. It's a little better. Kind of liking it. I like these little things like here. They're important. So as I evolve her hair, that's gonna stay. So we have two traits that I know she will for sure have. Is she has these little like whatever this is poking out from behind her ear. Little tuft of hair. We got two of them. And she's got her little like tiny ponytail that's just a crap ton of hair. to keep it out of her face. It's like all of the hair that's supposed to be at the top of her head is in a tiny little bun in the back. Messy ponytail. Keep it out of her face. And then somehow the mullet continues. I like that. That's not bad. Oop, push the drawing tablet a little bit. Let's see. Um, where to next? Let me try like the remnants of like what's going on in her hair. Maybe something in the middle would be nice to like help fix up the fact that she's not supposed to have stuff in her hair or in her eyes or in her face. That's not there to bother her 24/7. Isn't bad. Not hating it. Quite liking it even. I really spent most of the, or like basically the entirety of the stream just going, yeah, kind of, good enough. Trying to figure out how to mullet. Hmm. Mullet difficult. I tried looking up references. None of them really. I didn't like. I didn't like. I didn't like any of them. Uh, let's try again. Maybe I'll find something I like because all of them are from like a side view too. I was trying to figure out one from the front, and everything was like a side view of one, and it wasn't helpful. Then again, I guess you're not really supposed to see all that much, are you? Uh, or like it's also the front of the hair I really have to debate with her. Maybe we, oh, wow, get back here. Maybe I have something that's more pulled back and just completely out of her face because I know she doesn't want stuff in her face. No hair in her face. She'll be able to see. She's bald. Then you'll be able to see if you're bald. No. Both her and Matt have hair that's pulled back, and then Auburn and Alden. Well, actually, no, they all have a ponytail. Every character in Foul Play has a fucking ponytail. Except the bad guy, who I haven't drawn yet, and I haven't talked about yet, except for in, like, a Discord server that is entirely just for me to yap about my OCs. In a private place. So this here. It's just like a tight haircut. That's. I feel like every character at some point just like gets the. Your hair is either going to be entirely pulled back or not treatment. Your two options are ponytail or no-tail. Wild hair or ponytail. Two options. Choose. Honestly, kind of better. Just the tiny ass ponytail is really funny to me. Like, what are you doing with that? What is this? All of this hair for that tiny little ponytail? That's it. That's what you were doing. Hmm. Yeah, all that hair and that tiny little ponytail. Yeah, still not liking it. This doesn't explain why the rest of her hair is completely down. Ponytail or no-tail is probably one of the stupidest things I've said on this channel. No, there's probably dumber things I've said. But in recent memory, which is usually like the past 10 minutes, that's one of the stupidest things I've said. Maybe some hair is allowed in front of the face. As long as it's not like an extreme amount like it would be. I'll figure something out. Either way, she's keeping this stupid little mullet bit. This right here, it's not going anywhere. You're keeping your dumb little mullet bit, and that will stay the same forever. I'll free her of her hair, never. She's keeping it all. I want her to have longer hair, but I also think her having a itty bitty mullet is cute. Therefore, she gets to keep one. I don't even know if this is technically still a mullet. All I know is the top of the hair should be short and the back of the hair should be long. That is mullet. That's it. That's all you get. That's how one mullets. So we're just gonna have to deal with this. It's cute. I don't think we're dealing with it, perhaps. I think it's just cute. See, look at her. She's so happy here. Let's just try and figure it out with the headshot, because I'm gonna have to go back and fix this anyway. Anyone else have hair in front of their face? No. Well, Matt does, but the fun fact about his little hair thing is he's not doing that on purpose. It just does that. Doesn't matter how hard he tries or what products he uses. His hair is always going to do this little heart thing. That's his punishment for existing. His punishment is he's always going to have that little heart on his head. If I did do that hairstyle, what would it look like facing forward? Something like this, perhaps. I want her hair to be treated like it's somewhat evened out on both sides. But everything but like the top of the hair, I think. I'm gonna have completely evened out. I don't know. Sorry. Not evened out, symmetrical. That's the word I wanted. Everyone else has a little parted. Like, Auburn has a little parted bit. Alden, I'd give Auburn a mullet, but I don't want to. I've always imagined him with extremely long hair. Like Alden's hair is pretty long. It's already up and it still has like this little like flat cute ponytail. Matt also has like a ponytail basically. Stephanie teeny tiny ponytail. I want Matt's hair to be or not Matt. I want Auburn's hair to be up and still be like halfway down his back. Mostly because I want to draw him in the most majestic of poses anytime he moves very slightly. Just because with that amount of hair, it doesn't matter how little or how much you are moving, it's everywhere. Always, 24/7. And he's supposed to be pretty. A stupid pretty boy. Two little arrows. Stupid. Pretty. Pretty. Also stupid and pretty. She's a little rat. Stephanie is both like a weird rat and also graceful. Graceful rat. That's how I will describe her. She's a weird little gremlin, but she's also extremely graceful. Like she's a goblin, but she's not a clumsy goblin. Oh, this might be it. That's not bad. It's the top of that. Oops. Sorry, didn't mean to grab you. I didn't mean to yoink your face. Meant to just like exaggerate that I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Didn't mean to just yoink your face. It's still gonna be that top of the head that I'm just not fully sure what to do. His little ponytail. It can't be this. I can't. It can't be this simple. Or just do the exact same thing but more exaggerated from before. No, I still don't like that. I will figure something out in the hair department when it comes to Stephanie. It's like everything but this front part I can see as like, yeah, that works. That makes sense. It's her weird ass bangs. That's the problem. Her the problem is that fuck ass haircut. I I don't know how to fix it. I'll figure it out eventually. I will figure out a way to figure. I will fix her fuck ass haircut eventually. Just not right now. Not today. Today, I think we are done. Weirdly enough, we are done with stream for today. I am. I'm it. This is it. We did something. We had fun, but I think I'm good. I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna be honest. like I'm just gonna be struggling with her haircut for the next couple of hours, and I have stuff to do tomorrow morning, so I have to be on time and awake. So honestly, I think I'll just end it here. Surprisingly good art stream. I did need to take a break, like mentally, but not bad. I just kind of yapped for a little bit, figured out that I'm giving Stephanie, not Sylvia, Stephanie, a mullet, and I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna head to bed probably sometime soon. 'Cause I'm a little tired. Good night. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. I'll see you guys again on Monday for more Cafe Craft. The Cafe Craft VODs might also have to wait because I just don't have the thumbnail finished, and I probably won't until like sometime next week. So good night.